return. That man has given up. Yusuf, thank you very. God bless you, Yusuf. That in case I do not return, that in case the Nigeria police, the Nigeria army killed him, he sent 100,000 naira to his wife. That his wife should use that 100,000 naira to travel to his brother's place. They should sell some of his property to take care of his children and his wife. But in case he returns and they arrest him, that the wife should use the 100,000 naira to take care of herself and the children. That within a month, he will be back from custody. What sacrifice can be bigger than this? You know, some of what we just come, we begin to contend. Yeah, Musa, Yoruba, is Yusuf not a Muslim? Is that name not Muslim? But this is an Hausa man. This is a Yusuf, and maybe might even be a Fulani man that put down his life like this to make sacrifice for. But some of our brothers, some of our sisters open their door. I bet anybody knows around you. Let me talk my mind, I beg.
Well,
I beg.
Your mind itself. How can Fulani lay his life for you? Do you know what you're talking about? Fulani are the people.
Okay, did you not read about the story of the Yusuf?
Yusuf, how do you know if it's Fulani or Hausa? How can you be saying what you don't know?
That's what I said. I said this could be a Fulani man, it could be an Hausa man. If you don't want me to talk, maybe I should just go off the mic, I beg, please. Well. Let me say my mind, I beg.
Well. You can't be on the side of your enemies. Oh?
Where you go, they shoot him. You don't know go there, they will not shoot him. You don't know what is going on. Don't say that the race of police. You know what is going on in Nigeria. A policeman asks an Igbo man, you are an Igbo man and you're protesting in Lagos. A policeman, they cannot ask an Igbo man like that. You know what the Nigerian government is doing. So let us Nigeria, please. You understand me, please.
Oh, God, but I will still put it to you that a Yusuf make this sacrifice. There's some Igbo man, some Iso. You can just allow me to speak of this thing. Did you not see the story? Am I the one participating in the story? Did you not see the story?
Stop it, more than before.
You must be straightforward with what you do and what you say. You'll be able to demarcate our enemies and us. Because this is the same problem we are still having. When we are talking about Ngozi, some people are still saying that Ngozi is our sister. It's not our sister. Ngozi is a bloody Fulani. Ngozi is a spy that was brought inside BRGIE. And he made sure she tried to spoil what we are doing. Do you understand it? Demarcate, know your enemies. Don't come and talk both sides of our mouth. I don't like it. Okay? Ahmed, okay. Christopher Musa is not Christopher. But he's the head of the chief of defense staff of terrorist Nigerian military. Killing us. Drop your point and go away from Fulani. Fulani are not our friends. They are monsters. Okay? I don't know the passion you have for Fulani. Stop. Don't annoy us, so don't annoy us at all. Conclude.
The point I'm making here is that a Yusuf made this sacrifice. That Ogenero, Fejiro, Emeka opened his shop. How many of us sat at home in our different places on that very day? How many of our people sat at home? That is the point I'm trying to make. Not that
I'm not against Yusuf. Yusuf can be a Hausa. But you said it can be Fulani. Are you using that word Fulani that he can be? That's where the problem came in. Christopher is a Christian name, but he's chief of defense staff of the terrorist Nigerian military, killing Christians everywhere. You understand? Please get your words straight. We're not against Muslims. We have Hausa Christians, and they know what's going on. So remove Fulani from your mouth, because I don't know where it's entering your mouth every day, now and then. Remove it. They are our enemies. Identify them clearly, so you know how to fight them. Go on, Ray. Try and conclude.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh God.
I can't hear you anymore. Can somebody hear it?
They muted everybody. Somebody is muting us. I don't know who is muting us. So the point I'm trying to make is that our people, we should wake up. This habit is not good. That when we say, let us do something, let us call a spade a spade. Because I see no reason why an Isoko man will open a shop, we still go to work on that 20th of October when we are protesting for our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. An Igbo man whose SOWORE has gone to his market to create publicity, to invite them for the protest, will still go to the market and open a shop. I see no reason for that. You understand? So our people, if we don't stop this character, if we don't stop this habit, we are going to remain enslaved forever if we don't change this character. Because all our life, we think that it's hustle, selling, buying and selling. Every early morning, you have gone out to work. And some of our people that are even kicking against this freedom, if you check very well, you see that they are not in Biafra land. Some of them are either in Lagos or they are in the Ondo, in Ibadan. Some of them are in Abuja, Kano. Even some of our Igbo brothers, they are even doing far better than we that are Isoko, because our Isoko people, when you think that they travel out to probably places like Lagos, no, Lagos a day. Go one typical village of Ibadan. Now there they do farm work. Farm work when they're supposed to do for Isoko land. They travel all the way to one far village of Ibadan, Akure, Ekiti. Now there they do farm work. But our Igbo people say they still they try now. Maybe when they go to the city, when they travel out to places like Lagos, Abuja, Sokoto, Kano, they still do good business, maybe sell spare parts, motor parts, and all of those things. But our people, because of all these things, you travel, leave farm work from Isoko, go Yoruba land, go Hausa land. You still they do farm work for a very remote village. But when they talk about freedom, you are the one that will oppose it. If we don't stop this habit, it will take us, in fact, it will take the help of God for us to get out of slavery. That's the point.
What did you eat? Rice. This one with the soup. Or what is it? It's got salt. To
Can't hear anybody again. Can somebody hear me? Am I on that part?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ah, okay. So I appreciate all of you, and Tito is here, and Storm is also here. So guys, please let us be guided. You understand? We have an enemy. We can't come here and be speaking on the behalf of our own enemies. We have a common enemy here. The common enemy are the Fulanese.
Did you remove? Somebody remove me because I was kicked. I think I was kicked out here. So like I was saying, Mommy Stella, you must understand. I'm not validating Fulani. They are the enemies we have. No doubt about that. You understand? Even this terrorism, they are the people terrorizing the full indigenous people, whether they be Hausa, they be Yoruba, or they be Biafrans. You understand? They are the ones terrorizing us. The point I was trying to make is that this Yusuf can be an Hausa name, it can also be a Fulani name. That's what I'm trying to say. Not that I'm validating it. That our people should have done better. That was not the day for our people to go and open their shops. You understand? That is the point I'm trying to make. You get me now? So it doesn't really make sense that a lot of our people did not respect that day to honor a man that has given up every day. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has been sitting in solitary confinement for over 5 years now. What will it take away from us to close our shop one day? To leave that farm when we they do, to leave the megad work when we they do, just for one day, in honor of this man, in protest for him, for his release. Look at blind people went to protest for him. You that have a shop, you could not close your shop to go and protest for him. These are the points that I am trying to make. So my people, I'm not validating Fulani. You understand? They are not our friends, and there's no reason for validating them. But the good deed that Yusuf did, we commend it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Omoyele SOWORE. Thank you to all the honorable comrades that are here. The enemy should not cause us to quarrel within ourselves. Thank you. I yield the mic here. Am I being heard? Did anybody hear me?
Hello. Yeah. We heard you. Okay, thank you very much for that your submission. At the end, you corrected yourself. Let us not dwell on that area. Thank you very much for your submission. Sister Stella, are you there, or is your mic having a problem? Our sister tutor is here, but before tutor we take over the center stage, let us bring Storm. Storm has been here before now. Storm, can you take over the mic and speak to Biafran? Storm, are you there?
Yes, yes, very much. But I think our sister Tutor need to go before I come in. If you can hear me.
Yeah. Okay. Sister Tutor, you can take over the mic then. Sister Tutor, are you there?
I'm here, Onyenyere one of Biafra land. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. Thank you, our host and co-host, our host, our information minister, senior citizen Stella. Thank you so much, Onyenyere one. Thank you, everyone that have tuned in. My internet is so unstable, so I will not just waste time. It has been kicking me out here and there. So I stand on existing protocol. Thank you so much for joining. I've seen all of you. A comdo, a medio, mfonu baikba, abasedian of Rowo. In Jesus Christ. Amen. Yeah. So I will just go straight to the topic. After effects of SOWORE protest, fund BDF and BRGIE. Yeah, we saw what happened on the 20th of October. We saw the protests and its aftermath represent more than just a single day event in Abuja. And I came across some posts that people are still glamoring for more days. But what we witnessed was not an end to it, but a powerful beginning. We hope for more because that protest has really mirrored um, and reflected deeper the issues that is sorry going on in Nigeria. It has a question about Nigeria's democracy and the rule of law, and it has also questioned their justice system. Yes, and I so much love it that
Sister Tutor, are you still there? He's no longer here. I think the mic they have thrown her out. Now, Mazi Storm, are you ready now?
Yeah, yes. I think
Uh, okay,
I think
just give her time.
I
She's
was seeing
coming
her.
back. Just brought her up now.
Okay, so should I continue? Should Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you now.
yeah. So I also love the fact that it marked the fifth anniversary of the Lekki toll gate incident that killed a lot of Nigerians, especially Biafrans. Yes, and that order was given by this same terrorist man called Tinubu. And when you listen to the interview that Tinubu made, he said, "What were they doing there?" That was his response. What were they doing there? So indirectly, because you were there, you are free to die. You take responsibility for your death. And I saw one of the activists that had to, share the faces of those victims, all of them that Tinubu killed in the NSAS. And I so much appreciate all those people that went out yesterday, and before they started the protest, they had to hold 1 minute silence for everyone that lost their lives during that NSAS protest. So I still give accolade to SOWORE. Yeah, he still chose to lead. He chose to lead what he called that freedom march on the 20th of October to demand justice for Aonyendu, something that his brothers couldn't do, something that the political elite in a terrorist political elite in a Biafra land couldn't do, something that even those that endorsed the protest ran away. I read that some of them, like the previous, is it PDP chairman or whatever, he went to Obodo Ibo for treatment. You see, all of them escaped. They were hiding. Atiku ran away because he had to pay homage to Sultan of Sokoto. You see, so we still and will continue to thank God for Sowore for what he did. So whether you support Aonyendu release or you oppose it, or you admire Sowore, or you question his motives, as some people are, running their mouths in social media, why should he do it? He did it at the wrong time. He did it to gain relevance, blah, blah, blah. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Biafran, Hausa, or any other ethnicity, this event that happened affect each and every one that is in that country called contraption called Nigeria. Yes. So it has called all of us to ask this question, if that is the kind of country we still want to live with and relate with and associate with. So it's a call for action. Yeah. So I want to just go to the point or the topic. But then before I go, I also read this evening when I came back that yesterday being 21st of October, that I hope it was yesterday, just a day after the protest. Yeah, yesterday, 21st, 13 individuals were arraigned before the magistrate court in Kuje, and they were charged with breach of public peace. And I'm now asking, really? But terrorists are there holding peace meeting with their AK-47, AK-49, hanging bullets all through their neck, and Nigerian news media are there to interview them. But they were not arraigned before the magistrate court. They were not charged with breach of public peace. People that came out openly and boldly challenging the Nigerian security agencies, saying, if you try to attack us again, we will burn down Nigeria. Up till now, they're still working freely. No one has been arrested, nothing. And when I went through the list, I don't know if my list is correct. The first person there was Barrister Aloy Ejimako and Emmanuel Kanu. Something touched me with this list. Joshua Emmanuel, Wilson Anyelewechi, Okere Kingdom Namdi, Clinton Chimezie, Gabriel Joshua, Isiaka Hussein, and Onyekachi Ferdinand, Amadi Prince, Edison Ojisom, Godwill Obiama, and Chima Onochukwu. These were the 13 people, and if you look at that name, they are all Biafrans. Because what Sowore did, that protest brought everybody and unified everyone as one entity. I saw a picture of love in that protest. I saw concern. I saw awakening of the spirit. I saw, what do you call this thing that covers the eye? Is it skull or whatever? That begins to fall from the eyes of Biafrans. Biafrans woke up and said, what are we doing? This is our brother. I also came across in the Twitter handle a Biafran. She's a member of, she's an actress, yes, saying, release our brother Onyendu. We have been waiting for so long. Release our brother Nnamdi Kanu. Wow. All of a sudden. But at least she spoke up. How about those that have not even said anything? I saw this one that our APM used to say he acted living in bondage. He also supported the protest, but was he there? No, he was not there. He disappeared. You see? So the magistrate ordered that all these 13 defendants be remanded in Kuje Correctional Center and adjourned the case until October 24 for proper arraignment. Maybe when I finish, our Mama Betty will, educate us more, because this is her department, so that we really understand what is happening here if she is free. Yeah. So, if those who were protesting for someone's release from detention can be arrested and treated this way, what hope do you have to remain in Nigeria? And a lot of human rights organizations have kicked against it. And one of such is Isa Sanusi, Amnesty International Country Director in that terrorist country called Nigeria. They have responded to these security forces the way they handled the protesters, and they said no, 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 no. They released a strong condemnation to that effect. That what happened yesterday, I'm quoting the man directly, what happened yesterday is unfortunate and shows that Nigerian government is not sincere about respecting the right of citizens to peaceful protest. And if you take your mind back to the congressional testimony that our APM and BRGIE submitted, you see that one of the accusation was that Nigeria does not respect the rule of law and has no what is it called, respect to human rights. They violated human rights, and one of the reference to that was the kidnap of Onyendu from Kenya. And now they have displayed it once again. This one is carrying more momentum compared to every other protest that have been held in Nigeria, because this is very, very special. It is documented. International news agencies have also come in. They have their own proof and evidence everywhere. So it was glaring. They couldn't hide it. So everyone have proof to this effect that happened on the 20th of October. It was a memorable day. Yes. And the man said, the events are deeply regrettable and expose the government's lack of commitment to protecting citizens' rights to peaceful protest and freedom of expression. And we also saw the Nigerian Union of Journalists. They also condemned the arrest and harassment of a journalist. I saw when they beat that one. And that one was like, I'm doing my job. Why are you beating me? And the council secretary's name is a gross violation of press freedom and affront to democratic principles. So I will just say briefly, I want to look at this after effect in three categories. Very brief, because my internet will not allow me to stay here for a very long time. I just pray it should allow me to finish my submission. Yeah, the after effect for Nigeria, and after effect for Biafra people, and after effect for the world. Yes, that is those are the areas I want to focus on. Should I continue? Can you still hear me? Oh my God. Can you still hear me? Onyenye, are you there? Senior citizen has been kicked
We
out.
can hear you. We can hear you. We
Okay,
can hear you.
okay. Thank you, my brother. So when I want to talk about the Nigeria, Nigeria wore a mask, that time that there was COVID. But that COVID mask was just to cover your nose. Yeah, but the mask that Nigeria wore, they wore this mask from head to toe, from head to toe. And then people couldn't really see what was going on in the inside of Nigeria. And that is why there was no media report about the genocide that is going on in Nigeria. There was no report about the violation of human rights in Nigeria. There was no report even about our Onyendu's case until our BRGIE went to Washington, D.C. and started shaking hands and giving them all the evidence that they needed. Yes, because even when the Bishop of Makurdi went and had his own congressional briefing before his congressional hearing, he did not make mention of Aonyendu's case. Yes, he was focusing only on the killings in Benue State. He did not say anything about the killings going on in the Biafra land. He only focused on what concerned him, because everybody now is fighting to protect its own territory. So now that mask, because of this protest, had been removed, stripped off completely, and the Nigerians' nakedness is everywhere. Everybody have seen who Nigeria is, who and what Nigeria is, because it is not anything that is living. It's a dead entity. And that is why you see them running kitty, 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 planning to go to US to talk to Trump, to do this, to do that, to the extent that now they have bribed Bishop Coker Bishop Kuka has come out to say that there is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. Yes, go and read it, it is there. And all this happened immediately Tinubu came back from Rome when he went and had counter-terrorism meeting with Pope. And I've been wondering when Pope became the chief security officer of the whole world, now to begin to know how to counter terrorism. I don't know, because when he was ordained as a Pope, there was nothing like terrorism attached to his office. So how come Tinubu left countries that can really fight terrorism and went to have meeting in Rome with the Pope? What happened to the terrorism summit that they have with all African nations organized by Shettima and Musa? What happened to that one? What happened to the AI that they said they will use to fight terrorism? And they had to fly all the way to Rome, because immediately he came out from that meeting, we saw the man representing Donald Trump, advisor for Arab and Africa, coming out to say the same thing Kuka is saying today, that Muslims are killed more than Christians. What is happening? And we also see the same vocabulary with Al Jazeera. Money has exchanged hands. But you know what? The truth can never, never, never be covered. Yes, so because you cannot light a lamp and cover it with a pot. It's not possible. So that protest now has stripped off Nigeria from the mask that they were wearing. Yes, because the Nigerian constitution guarantees the right to peaceful assembly. It is there in their constitution. So by responding to a lawful protest with tear gas and intimidation and arrest and shooting, even at the lawyer of the Nnamdi Kanu that they are protesting, because I believe, let's just be straight and not do fluctuate in what. Let's just face the reality, because this is the same man that has used all the options available to him. And he has come out to tell the world, what else do you want me to do? Let me go and join protest. Maybe from this protest, my client will be released. And then you came and arrested him. Now, my people, look at how Nigeria is. Have you seen any protest by the lawyers? I don't know how they call them, but I believe that they have their own organization. None of them has come out to protest and say, Tinubu, why are you detaining our colleague? I have not seen it. I don't know if it is there, or if when you pick the mic, you let me know. So the government demonstrated that all that law is only on paper. It is worthless, only on paper. And it has confirmed to every citizen that Nigeria is not a democracy, but a security state that rules through fear and forces, not law at all, nothing. Yes, so that is what is happening. I just want to be very, very brief. I don't want to talk too much today. And we also look at the rule of law. Yes, the central demand of the protest was for the government to obey its own court, which have ordered Aonyendu to be released. Yeah, but they refuse, coupled with the detention of his legal counsel. So this has sent what? Unmistakable message to the whole world that the law is a weapon to be used against the people, not a shield to protect them. So if they can do this to the most high-profile political prisoner, no ordinary citizen is safe. Yes, so it also deepened this political and ethnic cracks. Yes, because you see, the protest that was led by a Yoruba man for an Igbo man, an Igbo leader, a Biafran leader, highlighted a painful irony. I am telling you, it exposed the cowardice and complicity of the Igbo political elite, who were, conspicuously absent, intentionally absent, decisively absent. That was what they did. So this betrayal from within the Southeast further erode any remaining faith in the Nigerian project and proves that the system is designed to co-opt and silence genuine representation. That is what happened then. Now, my people, how about us for Biafrans? I told you I'm not going to talk too much. This awakening part is what is giving me joy, because now the whole world is talking about Biafra. You see, the whole world, when they started heralding about this protest, and now question will be asked, What is going on? Why is Nigeria in turmoil? Why are they protesting? And somebody will say they are protesting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the next question will be, who is he? You must answer, because there is an answer. They will tell the person, he is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. The next question will be, what does that mean? And then it will be explained. It means that there is a region called Biafra that they were forcefully amalgamated by the Britain. And this amalgamation ended in 2014. These are the people that are being killed in Nigeria. When we say Christians are being killed, they are Biafrans. Oh, really? The person will say, yes, you don't know? Let me tell you more. Now, another of their leader has been jailed in Finland because the person will ask, so when was this man detained? They will say, oh, since 2021. And then what happened to the movement? They will say, another person took over. Guinea, who was that? The person will say, you don't know? He said, no, I don't know. Okay, the person is called Mazi Simon Ekpa. Okay, so where is he? You don't know? The person will say, I don't know. It's okay. He was jailed in Finland. What did he do? The same task that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took is what Simon Ekpa continued from. And he was jailed because Finland colluded with the Nigerian terrorist government to jail their own citizens. The person will say, are you serious? He will say, yes, I am serious. So what now happened? Did the struggle end, or did they halt because their leaders were not there? The answer will be no, you don't know. He will say no. Another person took over. Who is the punisher? Who is that? The person will say Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere. He is the acting prime minister. And then the person will say, I have not seen this man before. If you are a Biafran, at that point you say, let me give you our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, government in full. You will tell the person, go and click this link. This is the man that that exposed the atrocities that Nigerian government committed against Biafra. It is this man now that the freedom did not hold. But right now, what you can do is to support us, because only prayers will not solve the problem. There is no amount of prayers that Christians will gather in the whole world to pray that will end the genocidal war of Christians in Nigeria, because they have a target to Islamize everybody in Nigeria. And that was why we conducted a referendum, and we had the document to keep on pushing in Washington, D.C., pushing for our recognition, because that is the solution. So, sir, if you can help us, visit our website. If you need our APM number, we can give you. We have a very good information minister who can also guide you. We have other cabinet members. If you need their numbers, I can give to you. That is what we should be talking about. We need funding. So there is no way. Now you see Biafra is everywhere trending. Biafra, Biafra. As a result of what? This protest. And where did SOWORE got strength from? From BRGIE. Hey, I say I don't want to talk too much today. He drew the strength from BRGIE because SOWORE has been following the trending news from BRGIE. SOWORE knows that it is only BRGIE that wants our Onyendu and our PM to be released. He said, okay, if these people are not silent, let me work with them. And that was why BRGIE threw their weight on the protest. Said, SOWORE, go ahead, we are with you. Yes, so if you don't know what is happening, Biafra is here, my people. So you see what is happening everywhere has been exposed, because for so many years, many of our people felt a sense of helplessness against the immense power of the Nigerian state. The sight of thousands protesting peacefully. Hello?
Hello, go on. We can hear you.
Okay. The sight,
Ah, Biafra, Onyanyere, can you close your mic? Onyanyere, close your mic. Oh, we are hearing from. How do I do this? Let me see if I can close. No, I'm not the host. Onyanyere, mute your mic. Tutor, go on. Let's see.
Okay, so when the sight of those thousands of peaceful protesters, despite the risk, despite the tear gas, despite the bullet that was flying here and there, replaced that helpless with a sense of collective power. So it proved that their unified voice could command global attention. Majority of the people there, in fact, you couldn't differentiate who was a Yoruba, who was a Hausa man, who was a Fulani man, because we still have genuine clean ones, so even though there are not many. You couldn't separate them, you couldn't segregate the crowd. Everybody came out, and that proved that the power belongs to the people. Upon the threat, they came out. Hey, Onyenyere, mute your mic now.
And I'm not in the co-host, so I can't even do anything. Our information minister, please, can you bring me up to the co-host? And so we can close the mic of Onyenyere. Close the mic of Onyenyere. Onyenyere is not there. So I don't know what to do again. Onyenyere.
Now that my internet is stable small. Where is our information minister to mute him?
Let's write. Let me write to him first.
How would you feel that only one percent, not everybody's governors, senators, and whatever they are, I don't think they are up to 1%.
Okay, now.
How do you allow them to be rising us the way they are rising us to be material
Now that my internet is stable small. Okay. So, oh my God.
to be material, to be taking what belongs to you and I. Now, so you know it's not that the function. Telling the square that let us talk about the governorship election that is coming. I don't think you they are allowed for you to, after you have stolen our money, after you have told us that you are not prepared, then we will allow you to conduct the election in our land. Let us not allow this to happen to us. Thank you very much. I don't want to take much. I don't want to take much. Our brother, Tom, are you here? Are you here, Tom?
Okay. Yeah, mute your mic. Okay. Oh my God.
Message. He don't even hear, he don't see.
Yeah, that is, and if I talk, it will, to be colliding with his own. Okay, I think it's a little bit better now. So, I wanted to, oh my God. You see?
I've written to.
I sent him a message to
minister.
mute his mic, but he can't see, he can't hear.
I've written also to information minister, the host. Let's see if something will be done. Tutor, can you manage this? Just raise your voice a bit.
Yeah, it will, okay. All right, let me see if my voice can overshadow his own. So, you see, we've been complaining that the Southeast governors, they did not attend, they have been silent. Yeah, so I see that as a blessing in disguise. It will
He's
not come
going
out.
on with it, and he's a co-host for crying loud.
Is he hosting another space elsewhere?
Okay, I think it's better now. So, the Southeast governors and Southeast politicians and all those Ebuka, all those prayer demons, because I don't believe in any of these people. If you cannot speak the truth, what are you preaching? If you cannot speak the truth, just like another cardinal, the same cardinal that attended meeting with what is his name, Tinubu, also came out and said that there is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. So if you cannot speak the truth to power, if you cannot speak the truth when you see the blood of innocent children, women, men spilled, still speaking, why should I attend your sermon? What are you going to preach to me? I don't need it. Because you've been bought over. You've sold your soul to the devil. So for me, oh my God, it's noisy. It's noisy. It's noisy.
Can you hear us? Onyanyere.
Onyenye, mute your
Just
mic
mute
now.
your mic. Tito. Mute your mic. That's what we're saying. Mute your mic.
Change the way you live. Connected.
Information Minister, can you hear me?
Why are you talking about? You cannot hear me.
Onyanyere.
Onyenye is under attack. He can't even see us at all. Nobody's tumbling down. Information Minister, can you see us? So the space is under
I
attack.
wish he can read this message. If he can read this message, it will help. But he's not even reading.
Onyanyere.
Okay.
The only thing you owe us is to go and gossip for 4 days.
Hey.
4 days.
Oh my God.
Onyenye is in another planet.
It's network problem.
Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear us?
Onyenye, mute your mic if you are back now. Mute your mic. Okay, I think the place is silent now. So for me, I see it as a blessing in disguise. So because
Hello. Information Minister, you there? The space is under attack. Nobody can hear what we are saying. That is why you must watch yourself very carefully. You must be without fear in the face of the enemy. You must speak the truth always. Yes, you must recognize that there is no other entity based on worship. People you must do what is right before the throne of grace of heaven and application. You must help those who need. You no longer keep it to the enemy. This is your key. The genuine challenge.
what I go do now?
I
Oh,
don't think
You know,
we're in the same space with Onyenye.
yeah,
we're
but
in space, but he's been under attack and he can't get anymore. And he's afraid going down because he's the only co-host. So what he did now, I think he put a tape for us to be hearing because he doesn't know even what it is. He doesn't know. But if his message, he will not know that.
Yeah, because many messages are sent to him, but he doesn't see it. And it's paralyzing our space here, which seems stable.
And even you that is speaking now, for example, I can't see you, sir. I can't see you that is speaking.
You can see me,
You can't
you
believe.
know.
Oh my God. Anyway, Tito, I don't know. Can you raise your voice and conclude? If not so, let's give another person mic and see if
You
the
don't
person.
demand.
we can't. Nobody can even talk. Sir, the two voices. Nobody can talk, right?
Of you.
Because even the one he's playing is not clear.
How
So
dare
if
you
that is
tamper
clear,
with me?
you can even
You
pull
should
down
have
to that one. The one
people
he's
don't
playing
understand.
is not also
So
clear.
when it comes to because in the end, you don't learn.
It
And
looks
why
like
do
he's
we look
playing an old one.
wiser and more
Yeah.
knowledgeable? We continue the proposition system. Chukwu okike abịa n'ime igwe Echekeligweno. Onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala anyị, onye anyị na-akpụ aha nsọ ya ụbọchị.
So we shall allow.
You want to speak, please raise up your hand so that
This is a different space he's listening to now.
That's a different one, not this one we are in.
They've made him to be in another world. It's an attack.
So are you back?
We are back. Can you put off your mic? You're disturbing us. Can you close your mic?
We know your time is precious and we appreciate your
before you bow before you all over the world. Your children are listening rapturously to this very message of redemption, of life, of peace, and hope.
Okay, now when it is okay, I'll talk if I'm still awake.
All right, thank you.
This one, if we talk, it will look as like two people that are fighting.
Come back.
It's under attack. That's the only
you honor and bless.
Let's try and listen to what he's playing. That's the only way out.
They will bless them with abundance of peace. They will go forth on the 30th without fear. You can run up your commission. The idea you can hear. You can take over the mic and run up your conclusion of submission. Are you there?
Are you okay now? Onyenye. Okay. Are you okay now? Hey.
He's under attack. He can't hear us.
Yeah, seriously, he cannot hear us.
The host need to remove him, bring him back.
I don't think the host is right by his thing.
He's not around.
Go forward proclaiming your goodness that humanity may know that they are your children. We come before you and know.
I think we should allow what he's playing to play. Yeah.
We offer you praise and adoration. Because you want to round up.
Are you there? And we'll answer your
call.
Can you
hear me?
I can. We really appreciate your time.
Can you hear me?
Stella, we can hear you.
Thank you.
No, because I know you guys can hear me. We're trying to solve Onyenye, Mike. Onyenye, can you hear me?
Listen, we offer you adulation so that in the end, Biafra will come to say that your name may be worshipped, but ultimately that every glory and honor will belong to your magnificent name now and forever. He said, as soon as the very eminent barrister and that money has gone, charisma music is a good friend, I will bring him to you. I do acknowledge the very busy man and sometimes might be in the room. But for now we are here, for now we are live, for now we are direct, and nothing, I repeat, nothing is going to stop us in this very place of ours. Because we have not offended anybody, we have not done anything wrong. The only crime we may have committed is to speak the truth. And as Chupu Okike Abiyama exists in heaven, there is nowhere with me. My name is Nnamdi. I am the leader of the indigenous people, Biafra, all over the world. I command all her forces. I direct Radio Biafra by His grace and His grace alone. I will today, tomorrow, and forever remain your faithful and loyal servant. I will not cut a deal with the leaders. I will not go into a meeting with a Jew. I will not go into a meeting with evil and evil speaking politicians. That will have been. I will not stop the deal with organization.
And she sat down. She actually sat down.
I will not
And the man
let
said,
you
"Excuse me,
ever,
hello."
ever. Any day I wake up in the morning,
Just to let
to
me
go
help
up there,
you.
my heaven.
Excuse me, hello.
That one won't be but only
And
to
the
go
girl
up
said,
there, my
"Yeah, of course, yeah, sure." And the way she said it,
any
she
day
said,
I wake up.
her accent sounded
This is
American. We said, "Okay, of course, yeah, sure."
and I refuse or I no
And
longer can be described as any corrupted. If I become corrupted, if I become please, if you can hear what I'm saying very well,
she just stood.
can you give us
She
the
stood
thumbs up
right in front
so
of
that
me,
I will know that I'm not
right next
just
to me. And, the girl sat down
wasting my
and
time
said,
here.
"Hello, excuse me," I think he said,
Can
"Excuse
Can
me,"
you give us a thumbs up? And if you want to speak,
you know.
can you raise up your hand?
And the guy
Okay,
sat
thank
down.
you very much. I see your thumbs up. That means you are hearing us.
oh, you got,
I
can you
believe
hear me? Onyenye.
I thought to
our
myself,
leader, Martin Nami, can say,
He saw my thumbs up, but he can't hear my voice.
in
Onyenye, can
fact,
you
a
hear me?
message to you.
Oh my God.
This message is actually going for those that are supporting our leader right now.
They don't want to learn
Those who are sitting on the fence thinking that they are doing the right
how they
thing.
do things.
so it wasn't right.
But they forgot to know that they are sitting on the fence means that they have
They
capitulated.
all wait for the
They
seat.
have,
Whoever is closer
I
to
mean, they have decided to
sit
quit.
down. Unless you
It
are
simply means they have quitted
somebody
this
that has
struggle.
a community or you are sick.
How can you be in this struggle?
If you request,
Over
you
to so
request
many
for
people
privacy.
in January till now, they have not supported this cause of freedom.
Some of them will
And you
just
will come out and tell us that they are still in this
because
struggle.
we don't
No,
think
and you have actually disappointed our leader, Martin Namkal. Let us continue listening to him. Please,
hello.
if you want to speak, raise
Yeah.
up your hand so we
I
can
have
hand over the mic to you. Thank you.
with
Saying that I can no longer say very boldly and unequivocally that we are whiter than white, whiter than snow. People, Okike Abiyama, take away my life and destroy my family. I say this prayer openly. Did you hear what our leader Martin Nandekalu said? If he disappoint Biafra, that who was to start Biafra should take away his life and that of his family. These are the reasons why one certain program when our information minister was voting, I said, this man, this our leader, Martin Nandekalu, can never, he can never disappoint we Biafrans. A man who said that what he owes to the dead is as well what he owes to the living. I have not seen a man like this man. To be frankly speaking, for those who will say that I have joined this Biafra struggle for 100 years now, for those who will say that I have joined this struggle since our leader Ojukwu began, I only joined this struggle when I heard that the voice of this our leader Martin Nandekalu. I followed him, I listened to him, I see what he was doing, I see the utterances, the words that come out from him, I see what this man represents, and I know that this man is not a man that
Oh,
will take you out and abandon you somewhere. And because of him, because of what I saw in him, I said that I am coming to this struggle. I came to this struggle because I see the genuineness in Martin Nandekalu. And whenever it looks as if I want to tire, I will remember my leader that he has not been tired. Whenever it seems I want to give up, I said no. My leader Martin Nandekalu, whom I joined in this struggle, has not given up. So why will you give up? Why will you decide to be on the fence?
In that same order, that the other party should appear.
Those that are on the fence are the reason why we are passing through what they are passing through.
Now, talking about
it doesn't matter if you believe it. It doesn't matter if you don't believe it.
That no live ammunition was fired today.
But what matters is because Nigeria have seen our weak point. And that our weak point is what they are capitalizing on.
The explosion like sound. But I can say it on good
They believe that some of us, they can use money to buy them. Look at what this guy called Udele Queen.
Big. And the guys, I saw some time, those who
look at somebody that called himself Tukuka Kobu, whatever they called him.
Demonstrators who are unarmed.
And it has been picked on the floor. Yes, I would agree.
These are the people you can see and call them Igbo, right?
Sure, but I'm also confirming again.
These are the people Shetima is telling you that give them money. I'm able you to fight against IPOB. These are the people.
Won't go anywhere around the areas.
These are the people why Nigeria think that they can
an approach.
They can be meticulous.
Like I said, as a law enforcement agency,
Nigeria know that on their own they cannot stand in touch. That the only way they can fight us is to fight us through with our those around us.
People to step back and not go beyond where they were, but they were adamant and they were going to
Can you take over the mic and
standard operating procedure? And we decided to use, in conformity with our SOP, to use minimum.
If you are not there, let me continue paying my
resistance.
Can you hear me?
Tear gas. That was
Can you hear me?
Nobody was harmed or injured.
If you want to leave, come and play the same thing. If you claim you love Biafran people, come and play the
and some of the protesters. Tear gas and some live bullets were I don't think anybody was live bullets, but they were just shooting all around. Why they shooting? Because I imagine that there are very trained police officers who are trained on how to disarm disturbance or stop.
I said, you bring shame upon my name and that of your family. Open prayer. If you claim you love Biafra, that if we are honored, if you ask us to come, if you made it possible for Radio Biafra to be speaking today, for our newspaper to be on the page of publication, and for our TV to be immediately launched, if you are the same person that ministered to my soul in Jerusalem, if you are the same creation that spoke at St. Paul's Cathedral in London, then you will preserve us and allow us to heal. That is all. Have I ever asked for riches before? The only thing we want to do is to do your will. I'm saying, have I ever asked for money before? Have we ever knelt down there to go to Tabiam? Have I ever said? Before now, I don't mean today. I said before today, have I? The prayer is simple. Let the will be done. That is why we speak in your name. And when we say we are incorruptible, we are incorruptible. These are the things you have to do. We will not apologize for the slight interruption before we are. And we are looking for the way through. We must apologize for the continue. I will go on to the position of our news headlines on the summary. And in third year, we will be able to bring you every new manifestation that is designed to help us understand better this very work and understand collectively our responsibility towards our nation and country, because we are speaking done
from the damnable geological. The Jew called Nigeria is a creation of the white man. His name is BRGIE. This is the man that changed the name of Ibocha to Port Harcourt. This is the same man that called you Nigeria in 1914. This is the man that ensured our slavery. This is the man that handed us over to slavery. This is the same man that not only disinherited us by removing us from our culture and our way of life, he made it possible for us to remain intact. That is why we have come. Or should I say, that is why Chukwu Okike Abiam has determined that we start this very evening, or we should be starting with this very evening, our news headlines. After our news headlines, we will our news summary, after which we'll open our lines to take your calls, including that of the coordinators, who will brief us again this evening about the state of the president in this our quest. Very, very quick. I don't know what is wrong with our system. It's a bit slow. Our systems are a bit slow, and we are trying to make sure functions that are taking a little bit of time to come through. And the barrister, please, anytime you are free in your liberty to get hold of it and get hold of it without, of course. There is kidnapping going on everywhere in the Geological Republic, even in the university. This is happening in Ekiti State, and they are now complaining. We are also reporting on the issue of EFCC, but the barrister has come to me and I must go to him. The very eminent barrister, I presume you can hear me. Good evening, Director. Good evening, Barrister. Yeah, Director, you're right. The system is slow because I've been trying you for the past 10 minutes. But eventually you responded. The system is very, very slow. Regardless, we have to forge ahead. Good evening to all Biafrans, wherever you might be. Listening from whatever devices you're using, we greet you with cheerfulness because we know we are representing our people, the common people, those who do not speak for themselves, those who have nobody representing them as the Senate, those who have no godfather, those who cannot speak the next door neighbor, those who are suffering in silence. Nobody we are your mouthpiece to speak on your behalf. All your supplications we carry it to where we are. You represent all of you.
We're not using Sky anymore.
We are using Sky.
Ordinary people. Not those with the oil, well, helicopters and all the rest of what it is.
They can't stop
And those
that I can
will
only
not
call.
represent you. They will not talk about you. Remember the question asked by Nicodemus, who Jesus Christ was told, if you want to become a righteous man, sell all you have and then come to me. The guy looked up and turned away. Jesus Christ said, it is easier for a camel to pass through a needle than for a rich.
So, Mom,
Yeah.
this man, he messed up. I don't like what he did to that woman. That was very embarrassing. I was very embarrassed for her.
Who?
The Nigerian man on the train. I had second-hand embarrassment. You know, understand?
You know, I don't discuss such things because it does not concern me. The girl has gone.
No, I'm telling you now because
Yeah,
it's what I saw.
We've discussed it already. The issue about Africans, I've told you, this is how they behave. They can never change because he's wearing that agbada. You notice him as a Yoruba man, and I'm telling you that they will live in this country because Yorubas they live here. They will live in this country. They will never change. They will never behave well. Never. That's why I don't like to associate with them because somebody that we know what is right, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. You know, I don't know. He's not doing it. And there is no how you will see a lady sitting on a chair. First of all, you are a man. So you should be able to give chair to the ladies. And the girl, you are doing like this to her. You can't even tell her, oh, please, I have a knee pain. Can you offer me your seat? Or when she did offer it to you, you can't even say, oh, thank you. You know, that's Nigerians for you. This is how Yoruba is supporting Fulani to destroy Nigeria. That's it. That's their life. I don't like Yoruba people. I try to pretend, but that pretense is not letting me go. They are very hopeless tribe, Yoruba. I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they came from. Even the Fulanis are better than the Yorubas. I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm telling you. Yoruba is like this. You cannot hold a Yoruba person here. We don't like this. You hold, just like you, confusion. They are always making troubles. This thing have started. It's no longer speaking.
I was very rude of the guy, man. Very rude of the guy.
It has started. I don't know what to do with this musical instrument. After a while, it will stop.
Mom doesn't like it with that people. Mom, you don't like you don't like Yoruba people, eh?
They are the worst tribe in that country. So what is going on? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Will you believe it?
What?
The owner of X, what's his name, has suspended the Biafran X space. This Nigeria government, those people are so mean.